Hi, this is Laura with Ribbon and Bows Oh My, and today we're going to show you how to make a little baby headband. This is just fold over elastic and a RABOM Medium Felt Bow. I'm using baby pink in the fold over elastic and cameo pink in the felt bow. So this is super easy. All you're going to need is your fold over elastic pieces, your felt pieces, glue gun, and scissors. So I'm going to make a headband for a 1-year-old. And I'm using about 14.5 inches of fold over elastic. Now I'm going to start by placing glue on the top side of one of my ends and taking the other side and overlapping it. I'm going to give it a good squeeze so that it seals down. Wait for it to cool. And then I'm going to take my 2-inch piece, making sure I'm looking at the front, again, the shiny side. I'm going to center it over this seam right here so I can cover this seam up. This is also going to serve to tell me where the back of the headband is. So flipping that over, I'm going to add a little bit of glue and fold one edge down. Give that a second to cool. Add some more glue and fold my other edge down. Now you don't have to singe the ends of this fold over elastic at this point unless you really want to. But it's probably just not going to see that much traffic or that much pull. So it's okay if you don't. You can skip that part. So I'm going to make sure that's really good and squeezed. And that is my headband, and that's the back. I'm going to set it aside for a second and come to my felt bow. So holding my felt bow like this and looking at the middle, I'm going to put a dot of glue in the center and take the top tab and press it down, making sure that it's looking symmetrical. It's right there in the center. I'm going to do the same thing with the bottom tab. Press it down. Look to the front just to make sure I like the way it looks. It's looking cute. I'm going to go to the front and place my knot right over the center. Just make sure it's centered and that I like the way that it looks. I'm going to flip it over to the back. Put one dot of glue down, just a little bit. Fold over. Do the same thing on the other side. Just give that a good squeeze. Make sure it's dry. And that's looking really sweet. So now I'm going to place it on top of my tails. I like for my tails to look like this with this particular headband, but this is a really sweet look too. If you want tails down, all you're going to do is look to your bow and twist one ear down. It can be your right or your left, but you're just going to twist right through the middle to create a section of overlap where you can then go in and put your hot glue in order to keep the tails facing down. I'm just going to put my bow right here on the middle. Make sure it's centered. So now my bow is ready to go. I've just got to place it on my headband off to the side because I don't want it to be right on the top of the forehead. Which would be really cute, but for this particular bow, I'm going to place it on the side. So I've lined the back of my bow up on my center mark. I'm going to guess that this bow off to the side is going to look good maybe about 2 inches over. So I'm going to eyeball that, place my glue, and then place my bow. And you don't want to use too much glue, otherwise it's going to come off the edges and you'll be able to see it. Just a little bit works fine. And there you go. You have a really sweet finished baby headband with a little finished back and an off-centered bow. Alright, that's that. You can buy all of these supplies at ribbonandbowsmi.com.